So this is going to be quick. At 1:45, we have Stephen E. Braude, who will be talking about his book, Crimes of Reason on Mind, Nature, and the Paranormal. And I just want to fly over and take a look at their bios. As you know, yesterday we had 3 speakers. If you missed the recordings, I haven't checked to see if they're ready, but they should be ready soon if they're not. If you find one that isn't ready, feel free to let us know in the course discussion, and we'll prod with IQ a little bit. We had Jim Carpenter yesterday on First Sight, ESP, and Parapsychology, and a few technical problems caused by a thunderstorm, but it went well. So Sophia Weaver talked about other realities, the enigma of Franek Kluski, who's a very famous Polish physical medium. Patricia Pearson did a wonderful talk on Opening Heaven's Door, her book on what she calls nearing death awareness experiences, and also what we would call deathbed witness in some cases. Very nice. So today we've got 2 presenters. We've got Stephen Braude, as I mentioned, at 1:45. And then at 3 p.m. Eastern, we'll have Cal Cooper from the University of Northampton talking about one of his recent books, Telephone Calls from the Dead. And then we'll have a short closing session at 6 p.m. at 4 p.m. Sorry, at 4 p.m. Eastern. Cal's at 3 p.m. Steve's at 1:45 p.m. And we're closing up at 4 p.m. with thank you to all of you guys and a little bit of information about what's happening at the PF and what's going on and how to get the recordings and all that kind of stuff. So that's what will happen all today, and that's Jim Carpenter and First Sight. All of these PowerPoints are up in the course schedule. Everything is up there. In some cases, the PowerPoints, the speakers have provided us with a PowerPoint for their talk, and that's there. So we have opening with all of the biographies and information about the book, and in some cases, additional PowerPoints for the talk. So today we're going to talk about Dr. Stephen Braude. I'm not going to read this because I'll sort of talk about it a little bit when we get into his session. And as you can hear, I'm still recovering from a cold. But needless to say, if you know Stephen Braude, he's an Emeritus Professor of Philosophy from the University of Maryland-Baltimore County, now living in Las Vegas, Nevada, where he's from. He's the editor-in-chief of the Journal of Scientific Exploration and a multiple times past president of the Parapsychological Association, and just a very bright guy with a very incisive mind who writes, I swear, the clearest book in parapsychology, and I certainly recommend them. Thanks, Margaret. And Crimes of Reason, this is the book that we'll be talking about today. And again, I'm not going to, you can take a look at it now, and we will, I'll give you kind of a précis of it as we're going into Steve's talk, but he'll talk about how he put this book together, where the essays came from, what was the reception to this book, and so on. Then Cal Cooper will be our final content presentation of the day. Cal's from Nottinghamshire in England. He spent most of his early life reading up on the paranormal at his local school library, just like all of us. Lizette was very lucky. She had the Parapsychology Foundation library at her fingertips, and most of us were in little tiny neighborhood libraries or university libraries or school libraries looking for the best. Well, we're very proud of Cal Cooper. And Telephone Calls from the Dead is a very interesting book. He was very taken by D. Scott Rogo and Raymond Bayless's 1979 book, Phone Calls from the Dead. Does anybody have any questions or comments or anything before we kind of take a little break and then come back at 1:45 p.m. Eastern for Stephen E. Braude? I'll sit on his side while we're seeing if anybody's got any questions. Actually, let's sit on the book because that's that's what he's going to be talking about. Any questions, any comments? Oh, Margaret, you've seen the recordings from yesterday already? That's fantastic. That's really great. That means I got them up there right away. WizIQ is getting better and better about getting the recordings up really quickly. So how's everybody doing this morning? Does anybody have anything they want to say about yesterday or anything else they'd like to mention before they join me in a cup of coffee and come back at 1:45 p.m. Eastern? It must be evening by you, Elaine, right? Elaine is from South Africa. So we have South Africa, Maryland, are you Goldsboro, Benton? the Netherlands. Maurice is from the Netherlands. Where else are we from here? Carlos is the other side of this room. Margaret's from the Pacific Northwest. Brian from New Mexico. Anastasia and Liz Ecole from New York City, and Nani's from Finland. Yeah, I thought they were all good. I mean, Jim had some difficulties there, but if you go and take a look at Psi is Not an Anomaly, his full PowerPoint that will give you an introduction. And Sophia, I keep saying it, North Carolina one. Sophia's presentation was really good, and so was Patricia Pearson. And I recommend that you download Patricia Pearson's, I'll download all of the biographies for the links. But Patricia Pearson's blog is very funny, and we uploaded she's really got a sense of humor. We uploaded the Seeing Ghosts is Good for You TED Talk she did in Tucson in 2013, so that's in the course schedule. Anybody else have anything to add? If not, we will all repair to our own places and drink some more tea. Oh, and thank you for being patient about the 1-minute break we had between Jim Carpenter and Dr. Weaver yesterday. I think that's the first time we actually had somebody lose their lights, and actually not true. I think Everton Maraldi, who spoke in the 2015 Paramook, had to wait 15 minutes for the lights to come back on. But Jim had not only to wait for the lights to come back on yesterday, but also to reboot his entire internet system. Yeah, exactly. It was going very well, and I felt sorry for having to interrupt him at the end because we lost so much time to the thunderstorm. Any other comments? I'm just going to sit and let people type. Thanks, Elaine. We really appreciate it. And I hope you're checking out the Parapsychology Foundation YouTube channel, because the November-December book expo is there with all of the presentations. And Anna Damalis, Lizette's assistant and daughter, has just uploaded a classic PF Lyceum interview with Tony Cornell, who was a ghost hunter from 1955 until his death, for the Society for Psychical Research, and a great interview from back in the day. Yeah, I think that's true. The gremlins come out at the right moment. Well, okay then. So we've got just under 20 minutes before Steve Braude is set to speak. So I think we'll close this out. Yeah, How to Sit with a Medium. Thanks, Lizette. That's the name of the interview. So go check out the Parapsychology Foundation on YouTube and get a cup of coffee, and we'll see you back here in Stephen Braude's class link at 1:45 p.m. So thanks, everybody. See you soon.
Hi there, I'm Lisette Coley. I'm president of Parapsychology Foundation. So welcome to our YouTube channel. We have lots to look at, so please check out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.